Previously on Natural Dreams Revelation. Look, I know this can sound strange, but I had a calling that led me to Cairo, Egypt. If you don't mind me asking, how long ago was that? The last day I was aware of what's going on was in April 2006. Vince, we need to finish. Who is Vince, and why are you calling me his name? Helen, what are you doing here? Trying to show you some truth. Your sister's wife. You gotta understand, so please, hear me out the reason to what's going on, because I am not really Vince Goodcharm. Meanwhile, at the Grand Baptist Church in the Sanctuary, as Angela's waiting to now, Damon is at a standstill. Is it alright we talk alone? Yeah. And as Angela and Damon turned and went, I left the sanctuary. And as the guests began to start talking, while Casey, Richard, Rita, Lucy, Tristan, Rachel, Aaron, Bradley turned and faced Helen. Start talking right now. What the hell have you done? Haven't you lot been paying attention? That is not your brother. Why did you wait till this exact moment to reveal all? I didn't find out till I overheard Isabella telling some dodgy dude she can't risk Damon's true identity coming out. Meanwhile, in the recreation room where deception is supposed to take place, let's get to Angela and Damon, who are now talking while they're coming in. And as they turn and face each other. Okay, I listened. I haven't been the same because I wasn't with the matter. I kept getting flashes of being a different person's life, and I didn't quite follow yet, and it went away. How long did this happen? Couple months ago. I didn't realize it was serious to today, when everything I know has come back, and the best part was, you had something to do with this. You know, the only person you're referring to is, and it's Angela realized. Oh my god. Damon? Yeah. You were killed by the slasher, but then again, things aren't exactly what they appear to be. Look, I know you got lots, and it's Angela hugged Damon. Meanwhile, on the Grand Private Jet, which is near Los Angeles, let's get to the living room where Maria, Nate, Justin, Vanessa, Matt, Gloria, Jeff, Vince, Lucas, Madeline, and Luke are talking. So, do you know who's been masquerading as you back at home? Well, it's not masquerading, it's sort of what you call, oh right, a shadow spell. Why does it not surprise me that my own grandparents are even twisted Vince ouch? Trust me when I say you deserve a hell lot worse. Oh, like any of you lot are keen to be thrown stones after what you, and especially you, we learned it from someone, right? We were nothing but palms in your esteem. How did you manage to overcome? Well, as you know, and as it flashbacks to 2006 in New Caledonia at the Hudson Ridge Manor in one of the rooms in the chambers, Vince woke up and noticed things are different, and as he quickly sat up and looked around just as Madeline came to where he is. Welcome, my friend, and as Lucas saw Madeline and got up and came to where she is. Who are you? It'll all become clear soon, my dear. Now, get comfortable. For this, where you're gonna be, and as the flashback ends. At the time, I didn't know what that meant till one day her husband came and gave me a photo, and it's a flashback to the chambers, and it's Luke's talking to Vince, who's looking at the photo that he gave him. Don't you recognize your own family? I've never seen this photo before, and why am I in it in the first place, and it's a flashback ends. It felt like being in an empty shell. Not knowing who the hell I am. No thanks to you two. Meanwhile, at the Grand Baptist Church in the Sanctuary, as the wedding is still at a standstill, while the guests are still talking. Let's get to the front altar, where Casey, Richard, Rita, Lucy, Tristan, Rachel, Aaron, Bradley, and Helen are talking. First of all, how are we just hearing about this now? Would you rather just kept it to myself? Yeah, didn't think so. So, getting back to what I just said. Isabella must have found out when she was working with Wayne and Linda, who of course knows. That does sound like them. Oh my god. What is it? I didn't mean to bring this up, but you're hitting one of us by Rex Underwood, right? Wait, you've known this for that long? Meaning Isabella must have known. She did. In fact, I had a little run-in with her after I spoke with my sister Angela, and as Helen has a flashback of her walking down the hall, till she's suddenly pulled into the conference room by someone who closed the door, and Helen saw it's Isabella. Really, Isabella? We need to talk about what you heard? Yeah, I'm not playing your little head games with anybody anymore, especially what you've done to our sister. You helped me cause Angela to have an affair with me, cheating on Vince. Come, Isabella, we both know that's not really his name, and I have a funny feeling you know about it for quite a while. If you know what's good for you, you keep your damn mouth shut, because I hate to see what happened to you and your unborn baby. Yeah, I know all, and it's a flashback switch to the present in the recreation room where Angela and Damon are still in the hug. And as they pull away and face each other. So, what exactly happened? I woke up in a strange place, not knowing if I died or not, till I saw Linda and Wayne, who injected me with some weird formula and reading some sort of shadow chant to banish my memories and place another man's memory in my brain. And as they went and sat down at a table. Look, I know this is a lot to unpack, it's fine. So when you arrived the way you did, yeah, I had no idea who I really was. Even though I was masquerading as a completely different person to me, the real me was still trying its damnedest to come out. This explains everything. How do you mean? Last year, after I left you, I took our daughter and left the state, taking my sister Helen as hostage. Something I'm not really proud to admit. Oi, I'm not in any way to judge you at all. So, we have a daughter? Yeah, take your phone out. Picture inside. Well, you may have to change everything since you now know who you are. And as Damon reached into his right pocket and discovered he has an iPhone, and as he took it out and turned it on and saw the home picture of him, Holly, and Angela as a family. Oh my god. And as Angela and Damon got up and went and sat on the stage, and as Angela saw the photo on Damon's iPhone. She's beautiful. Yeah, she is. After years of ups and downs, including losing our twins, we finally have a daughter, and I gotta say, I couldn't be more proud. Me neither. I guess the grand question is, how would you feel to meet your daughter in the flesh? Meanwhile, on the Grand Private Jet, which is near Los Angeles, let's get to the living room where Maria, Nate, Justin, Vanessa, Matt, Gloria, Jeff, Vince, Lucas, Madeline, and Luke are talking. Take some notes, Lucas. You might actually learn something today. No need. My parents already filled me in on your history, and it's quite clear they need to learn something. Dude, this path you're taking won't end well. I believe he can make the judge of that. What happens next? Well, after a year went past, I've been contemplating about ending my life. So I found a wallet underneath my bed, which I gotta say isn't a coincidence. Almost as if it was placed there for a reason. You really think that's let him finish? While you do that, I'm gonna check on the other fella and see how he's doing. I'll go with you. And as Maria and Justin turn and walk away to the back, just as Vince flashed back to 2007 and Luke caught a donut at the Hudson Ridge Manor in one of the rooms in the chambers, Vince opened the wallet and saw a picture of someone familiar. When I saw that picture, I had a brief flash memory of her as if I've known her my whole life, along with another picture. I didn't realize it was my own family, and the woman was my fiancée, but then again, this was some game for them to see me suffer. And as a man came with a tray of food, and opened the prison, and slided food in, and closed the cell back, just as Vince came to where the man asked, "You do know you don't have to do this. That's all, Theo." And as Luke came to where they are, and Theo turned and walked away. "I see that you found your wallet with a picture of your fiancé and your family. How do you know all this about me and I don't remember?" Yame Jacob required your soul in order to bring back that dark creature, which ultimately got sent away, but more importantly, you're under a shadow spell. One that make you forget everything to who you are. And the best part is, you're the only one that can break it. Meanwhile, at the Grand Baptist Church and the Sanctuary, as people continue talking, while Casey, Richard, Rita, Lucy, Tristan, Rachel, Aaron, Bradley, and Helen are talking at the altar. So what you're saying is, Isabella hired Rex to cause your hit and run. What's going on here? And as CJ came to, they are. And they all saw. I was just telling them a theory about my accident, and it could be possible that what? Long story short, it turns out that Vince isn't Vince at all for quite a long while. Wait, what? Yeah, look, I want to tell you, look, you two can hash whatever you need to do later. Bottom line is, where is our real brother? That, I'm not too certain. Really, Helen, I believe that's what my wife said, to do one. It's fine, CJ. Over the years that I worked for the Collins, Frank, Mimi, Linda, and Wayne had all sorts of places where they can stash the victims. Just give us some clue where he might be. Well, there is one place where your ex-wife and her mates tried to head, and I believe they're possibly there right now. It's New Caledonia. It's an island east of Australia and New Zealand. I did hear Matt said he was heading back there with a group of his mates. Well, there's your answer. Hold on. How we don't know if this is some sort of scheme of yours? Really, Casey? It's fine. And has Helen got her iPhone out? In fact, why don't we find out right now? Meanwhile, in the recreation room, Damon is waiting on the stage till Angela came in holding Holly's hand and went to where he is. And they arrived and he saw. Hey, it's okay, honey. I want you to meet your dad. I know he's my dad. And as Damon got up and came and got down to where his daughter is, followed by Angela. Hey, sweetie, you gotta understand something. Your daddy wasn't feeling good at all. Are you okay now? Yes, I am. Cause daddy feels all fresh and new. And no matter what happens from this point on, I'm always gonna love and be there for you, okay? Okay. Now, give your daddy a hug. And as Holly went and hugged her father, while Angela looked in joy. And as Damon whispered to Angela, thank you, no problem. And as they pull away and face each other, how would you feel about coming to see your mommy and daddy get married? Okay. Okay. Are you certain of this? And as Angela and Damon got up and faced each other, I couldn't be more certain in my life. You two ladies are the love of my life, and I cannot wait to spend the rest of my life with you and our daughter. Me neither. And as they began kissing each other, ew! And as they pull away in laughter. Come on. And as Damon, Holly, and Angela went and left the recreation room holding hands. Meanwhile, on the Grand Private Jet, which is near Los Angeles, let's get into one of the bedrooms where Maria and Justin are watching the rugged man who happens to be Owen Graham, who's asleep while they're talking to each other. What are we going to do about finding the others? One day at a time. Besides, we're about to reunite a person that's been away from their family for quite a while. Yeah, this is gonna be a total game changer for Gwen, who's already married, but he explained the situation, then yeah. You think Eric's gonna sacrifice his marriage? I guess we're gonna have to find out. Speaking of marriage, you and I will be okay. Meanwhile, in the living room, where Nate, Vanessa, Matt, Gloria, Jeff, Vince, Lucas, Madeline, and Luke are talking. So, how did you break free? And as Vince continued his story, as it flashed back to 2006 in New Caledonia at the Hudson Ridge Manor in one of the rooms in the chambers. Over the last months, I kept wondering what he meant by saying I'm the only one that can break the spell. Till I started breaking out and searching for clues, unbeknownst to them finding out. And then, I started looking at the photo of the family I got in my wallet. The one I supposedly fit in, and started getting flashes. At first, I didn't know exactly what they meant, but as time went by, I started having dreams. Till one day, I overheard a conversation between Mimi, Frank, Madeline, and Luke. It's a pity that the fool has no idea that we've been training him all along, and it's gonna have to stay like that. Besides, Karen and Bradley think that their beloved son is all nice to them all, Unbeknownst to them, he's not the real deal, but actually somebody else's kid who think they're dead. Let's not rush the pace. Besides, Julie and Sean are about to be implicated in crimes of their own, and as the flashback ends, with Jeff realizing something. Of course, that explains the reason to why Julie and Sean got arrested. And it was all some sort of setup, almost it was set in motion. Only my parents can think of something so sick. After learning this information, I was even more determined to find out who it was at all costs, so I decided to search every inch of the house till I made a discovery of the bookcase at the end of the second floor that had stairs that led to something even more sinister. You mean the room that has pictures of every single one of us? What was exactly your end game to be spying on us? I can gladly answer your question, Vanessa, to prepare you lot for your edible demise. Meanwhile, at the Grand Baptist Church in the sanctuary, as people continue talking, while Casey, Richard, Rita, Lucy, Tristan, Rachel, Aaron, Bradley, Helen, and Sage are talking, while Helen is on her iPhone. Nothing. Why am I not surprised? You think I don't have any more contacts? Let me call somebody else. And it's Helen calling another person. Hey, it's me. I'm doing fine. Look, I don't have time to chat, so I'm gonna get straight to the point. Where is Maddie and Luke? What? No, it's fine. Thank you so much. Not to worry. And as Helen hung up, Kay, that was one of my mates. He told me that the place where Vince was is no longer there. What do you mean by that? I'm afraid the house has been blown up. And as Rita began to realize, no, before you all go off your rockers, luckily for you lot, I happen to have Madeline's phone number right here. Well, aren't you gonna call her? Okay, what's going on? And as Angela, Holly, and Damien came in holding hands to where they are, and they all turned and saw them. I was telling everybody exactly what's going on. Look, I know this is a big cringe of me being someone you recognize when it's fine. Obviously the Collins person took advantage of the shadow gates. What if Vince was kidnapped? He was placed on a shadow spell along with Damien here, causing him to have Vince's memory till the real one remembers. And by the way, how long have you known about this, Helen? I only knew not too long ago thanks to our sister Isabella, who's probably known for quite a while. And as Damien has a flashback of him being on the bed in the chamber where Linda and Wayne came to where he is. With Linda holding the loaded syringe, with Wayne holding the milling rod. What the hell is going on here? Not to worry. It'll become clear very soon. And as the flashback ends, with Angela sits on wrong Damon. What's wrong, Damon? Damon? You mean the Damien who was killed? Yeah. It turns out Haley was working for the Collins. Look, let me fill you lot in what's been going on. They had some sort of magic item and injected me some, almost if the shadow spell. Oh my god. Yeah, if my theory is right, the shadow spell must have been cast on you and Vince, with you having Vince's memories and he doesn't remember his till he somehow remembers. That's just the gist of it. And since I got my memory back, that will only mean that he's gotten his back. Meanwhile, on the Grand Private Jet, which is near Los Angeles, let's get into one of the bedrooms where Maria and Justin are watching the Rocket Man, who's Owen Graham, who's still asleep. While they're still talking, till Justin's iPhone rings, and he got it inside who it is and answer it. What's up? Okay, let me know the outcome. Alright, and as Justin hung up, when is it? The jury's deciding Tay's fate as you speak. You know, I had some time to think about it. You really think she's Maria? Jen and I were there when it happened, and if it wasn't for me going to the island, I would have testified to make certain she paid for what she did. And as Maria began kissing Justin, and pull back. What was that for? Letting you know who I belong with. Now, let's go check on the others. Meanwhile, in the living room, Nate, Vanessa, Matt, Gloria, Jeff, Vince, Lucas, Madeline, and Luke are talking. Your lame-ass dramatic threats don't scare anyone at all, so do one. Why don't you? It's fine. Besides, we're about to land anyway. What happens next? And as Marie and Justin came back to where they are, just as Vince flashed back to 2006 in New Caledonia at the Hudson Ridge Manor, Vince is walking down the hall. Soon, he went into one of the rooms and saw a laptop, and as he headed towards it, and got it, and turned it on. To be honest, I did not know what to expect to find on that computer, but I wanted to know what's going on, but more importantly, how to get off that damn island. So I did some research on the family I'm supposed to be in, and the strangest thing happened. When I did research on my fiancée, everything started to come clear. That's when I knew that she and my family were the key to getting my memories returned. Even though I got put in a new room, that didn't stop me from figuring out who I was in the end. In fact, I planned an excellent strategy to leave the room and come back for being detective and do more research on some information. Then, one day, Madeline said something to me that sounded cryptic at first. I didn't know what it meant at the time, till I overheard them saying that there was company on its way and how nervous Madeline was, and as a flashback ended. So they knew we were coming. Even though the first roundabout didn't go smoothly and it put my wife in a coma, in the end, we made it. So, where were you at the time? Madeline and Luke had me put in the basement, and I'm not talking about normal basement. I'm talking about the deep caverns, some sort of maze, which I escaped in the end. And then I discovered a video, just like you wanted me to get my memory back. For some reason, I don't know why. It really doesn't matter, because she got your memory back in the end, and we're here. And it's Madeline's iPhone rings, and she got it, and so it's Helen. Would you all excuse me? And as Madeline turned and headed to the back. Just as the PA came on, attention, we're gonna be landing in about 5 minutes, so can you all kindly take your seats? And as they all went and sat down, just as the rocket man came out, and Vanessa discovered who he is. Oh my God, Owen, it really is you. Meanwhile, at the Grand Baptist Church in the Sanctuary, as people continue talking while Casey, Richard, Rita, Lucy, Tristan, Rachel, Aaron, Bradley, Helen, CJ, Angela, Holly, and Dame are talking, while Helen's on her iPhone talking to Madeline. I wouldn't be bothering you unless it's a real emergency. Well, what is it? I'm at the church. Well, what do you mean you're at the church? Thing is, Vince now remembers he's Damon. Wonderful. Seeing that the Vince is on the jet bus along with my grandchildren and more, and we'll be arriving very soon. In fact, we're arriving right now. And by the way, Helen, you may be able to fool most of my family, but you do not fool me. Now, to make up for your betrayal, I want you to meet me at the Preston Ridge Manor first thing tomorrow. Fine. It was always a pleasure talking with you. Why do I get the distinct feeling you're not alone? Thanks for everything. Bye. And as Helen hung up, Madeline's arriving here with Vince along all who went to New Caledonia. That's great news! Wait! What is it? Look, I know all you lot are anxious to reenact your brother, but please, Damon and I are already here by daughter. You know what? She's right. We might as well be here for her and her husband. I'm down. What do you say? Can you still marry us? You know what? Why not? Everybody, let's take our places. And as everyone went, and took the respective places, while Angela, Holly, and Damon head to the altar and face the minister. Normally, I wouldn't be doing this because it'd be breaking tradition, but I'm gonna make an exception. Dear friends and family, we are gathered here today to witness and celebrate the union of Angela Graham and Damon Hamilton in marriage. You still got the ring? Yeah, I do. Angela, do you take Damon Hamilton to be your husband to happen to hold, for better or worse, rich or poor, and in sickness and health as long as you shall live? I do. Damon, once you take your vows, you can place the ring on Angela's finger after you say I do. Okay. Do you take Angela Graham to be your wife to happen to hold, for better or worse, rich or poor, and in sickness and health as long as you shall live? I do. And as Damon put the ring on Angela's finger, with the power vested in me, I now pronounce you two husband and wife. You may kiss the bride. And as Damon turned and faced Angela with Holly there, I love you. I love you too. And as Damon and Angela begin kissing each other, with a round of applause from everyone who's watching.